Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Frankston. It's great to have your company for today's VFL match between Frankston and Tasmania. This is the moment the players have been waiting for. Finally, they get to indulge their competitive instincts again after months of grueling pre-season training. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Hartford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto.
I like the Dolphins.
At this time of year, who really knows? But they look a better team. If they give decent game time to some of their stars, they should get the win today.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter. But these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. So much anticipation, and now we are underway. Grant wins the hit out. Nelson, he'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Spent what he didn't have. He's gone. Grant, that has to hurt. They've put themselves under pressure. He's set upon. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Owen slaps it out. Menzie, they'll need to limit his influence. That's a shocker.
Missed the target by a long way.
Tasmania, guarding the corridor, taken to ground. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Neither ruck got a hand on it. Williams navigated the traffic. Payne, under pressure. Mitchell, they'll compete inside the 50. The Dolphins have won it back. No easy exit. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. The two big men do battle. Payne, he just dropped it. Squeezes the kick. He's been pinged for a deliberate rush behind, and the fans are furious.
It's always contentious, isn't it?
He should put them on the board here. Just a question of accuracy.
The margin increases by 6.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
1 goal straight plays, no score. Grant gets his hand to it. Nelson, through the centre square he goes. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
How's the finish? He hasn't hit it well. In fact, he's hit the behind post. Delivers a long ball. Gown spoils. Look at him go. Provides some run. That's come off the side of the boot. He lost his radar there.
That was high, wide, and not very handsome.
He doesn't waste many. The kick was misdirected. Turned over. What's he got on offer? You have to be tough to play this game. Burke, he's wrapped up. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Owen punches it out of the ruck. Cops some unwanted attention. Knew the tackle was coming. Gown. His field kicking is normally first rate. Which way will it bounce? Seizes the moment. It's a high ball. Spills the mark. It's eluded him. Got to get rid of it. Off he goes. They can't catch him. He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
I don't know who his opponent is, but he's just been given a warning.
Quirk with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. He's off. Clever kick. What can they muster from the back half? He's been called to play on. He's made a meal of it. Quirk blasts away. He's carried it over the line. Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
The Dolphins haven't been able to achieve any rhythm in their ball movement just yet. That'll be key for them.
Good ruck work. Payne. Menzie. He's put the foot down. Going for territory. Lace out. Great footy. Gives it everything. Hagen can take what should be a simple shot. I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Quirk to bring it in. Allison has found some space. Can he hit a target? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Aggressive with the kick in. Owens gets to the front spot. Kicks to centre wing. Lambert on a lead. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Goes off the ground. They could be in here if it sits. Burke, little one off the ground. He socketed through for a goal.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Dolphins have got it back to 3 points. Owen with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Payne. He's been busy so far. Lloyd tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's risky in the back line. What was he thinking? Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that. He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick in. Good penetration on the kick. Voss, he's taken a beauty. Showing real strength. Reedy. Grant. That's a quality hand pass. Farms it out. Owens getting involved. Can he find a teammate? Anyone's ball. Taking no chances there.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Looking for a quick transition. Doesn't often waste it. That's a great hit up. Got to go now. Searching kick. Manages to find a teammate. Payne. Kicks inside the forward 50. The sprint is on. Matthews wants to take the game on. He's got it. In he goes.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Owen with the tap. Payne looking to extend this margin. Quirk drops into the hole and cuts that one off. That's skillful. Gown snares the loose ball. Ignoring the corridor for now. O'Leary couldn't reel it in. He's run into trouble. They've bottled it up. You asked for it. You got it. Ruckman. Football's answer to fast bowlers. Minot. Quality improv there. It's a tough game. That's holding the footy.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Quirk should be able to get them out of trouble. They're tackling with venom today. Do we even need rucks? He's not one to take a backward step. Hacking it forward. Time to turn on the Jets. Owens. He's stopped in his tracks. Not a lot of room to work with. Hagen gets there first. He's given it a tug and missed.
You've got to be sharper than that in defence. They're lucky it didn't cost them.
The ball's been living at one end. Chance gone begging. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Quirk popped up out of nowhere. Allison gets his kick despite the heat. In no man's land. Not much he could have done there.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Owen wins the tap. Williams Boot to ball just in time.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
That's the value of pressure.
Goes long. It's come unstuck. The ump calls play on. Hagan got the handball away. Hipwell is calm in a crisis. Can he impose himself on the match?
He's copped some of his own medicine.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Grant slaps it out. Payne toe poking it forward. O'Leary desperate to win it back. He hasn't kicked it very well. Barlow makes good contact. Green, he's kicked a goal.
The Dolphins are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
Tasmania have made a fast start here, which is important to do away from home.
Campbell Farrell. He thinks he's dusty. What's he got on offer?
Uses his pace to great effect. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's poor play. Penetrating ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
Owen. Through the centre square he goes. Throws it on the boot. Look at the space he's got to work with. You can see their confidence growing. Not good footy there. He's caught.
No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position.
Rucks go at it. Minot. Some indirect ball movement here. Quirk with a chance to run. He's made a bright start. No one can mark. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. You can't question his commitment. Lloyd chops it off. Big tackle laid. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. No effective tap there. Splan manages to get off a handball. Throws it on the boot and misses.
There's 5 points gone begging.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
And they're out of trouble.
Slips through his fingers.
Hipwell, Burke,
He'll feel that one. Great anticipation.
somehow release the ball. Tasmania get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Dolphins were slow out of the blocks and they're already playing catch-up. The scoreboard damage isn't enormous, though, and a good second quarter can get this game back on terms by half-time. It all starts in the midfield and making sure they give their forwards the best chance to kick a winning score.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Closed him down.
They're tackling with great intent.
Owen has probably got the points at this stage. Williams, good build-up. Provides some run. Squeezes the kick. He's under close attention.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage. Owen has got on top. Menzie with time. They get full value for a deep entry.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
Tasmania with all the momentum now. Owen, the winner there. Minot. They've put themselves under pressure. Couldn't burst through. Hamill. What's he got on offer? Hasn't seen a lot of it. Noble couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
He's rushed her behind for his own team.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Taking no risks with the kick in. The kick is precise. Tasmania are bringing great energy. Splan couldn't haul that one in. Lloyd, one step ahead. Barlow almost threw it out. He's been dispossessed. Noble. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Grant palms it down. Absorbs the pressure. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Grant with a deft tap.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Lloyd Through the centre square he goes. Gives it everything. Defence 101 there. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Grant's got his palm to it.
Campbell Farrell.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Who was he aiming for? Thumped away. Grant. They desperately need a goal. Reedy. He's wrapped up. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Grant wins the tap. Here's a chance to get it forward. Kicks to space. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Williams. Owen. Cameron. Under pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Just shoveled it out.
They've given it back. Wants to take the game on.
This will be touch and go. He's kicked a goal.
The Dolphins need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Owen with a deft tap. Williams.
Campbell Farrell.
In the centre square, looking to peg one back. That's a strong mark. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Hamill wins the contest hands down.
The Tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
Can they make some inroads here?
Yes, they can. That's good footy.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. The big men fly. Menzie, Payne, approaching the 50. Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Quirk heads wide with the kick in. O'Leary all on his own. Long ball into the middle. That's risky. It's eluded him. Can they catch them out on the turnover? He's set upon.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Another goal and they'll believe. Leaves it behind. Noble. Grant takes the hand pass. He's so good in close. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Normally delivers. Box. Searching kick. Barlow with the big fist. Matthews. Cameron. The defence has fallen down. Williams tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Going at his second. He's missed a soda.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
They've set up well for the kick in. He's been industrious.
Grant got to the right position and hung on. Delivers a long ball. Noble has a vice-like grip. Dishes it off. Down.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Doesn't often waste it. Hagan went bang. Payne. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen.
Owen with a deft tap. Williams leading from the front. Payne in the centre square. Sets a task for the forwards. Williams.
We've seen that before. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
No time like the present.
Keen to get this ball forward. Mitchell intercepts. What's he got on offer? He's been called to play on. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Good disciplined defence. Lloyd gets his kick despite the heat. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite.
That won't be a goal. It might not even score. No, it has scored, but a disappointing result all the same.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Looking for a quick transition.
Gets it out of the danger zone. Down. Strong grab. Takes the logical option. They've coughed it up. Dealt with the pressure. getting their handball game going. Green, now it's someone else's problem. Dixon, in he goes. It's there!
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
Tasmania clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Menzies, solid tackle. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre.
Ruckman. Football's answer to fast bowlers.
He just dropped it.
He had prior opportunity.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Going for territory.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Dixon loves the hard stuff.
They've found the magic formula.
Which way will it bounce?
He's got another one.
The Dolphins aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. He's stopped in his tracks, lays it off. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Menzies, Cameron.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
That's bizarre. No one wanted it. Owen. Payne. He put himself in the line of fire. Owen. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
You have to be tough to play this game. Tasmania look like scoring every time they go forward.
The two big men do battle.
Taken to ground.
Rinse and repeat.
That was unexpectedly polite.
Hamill, got to get it on quickly.
Poor hands there.
Desperate defence. He's lost it. Lloyd, to no one in particular, misses the target and it's out of play.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Payne. Some people can't kick that far. Mitchell gathers. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Dolphins are looking down and out. The big men fly. Minot can send them into attack. Through the centre square he goes. It's a poor entry. A waste, really.
Tasmania
are playing some great footy.
Coe, that's symptomatic of their day. That one was not open to interpretation.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
The Dolphins
have been out of sorts.
Noble.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. No one got a hand to it.
Coe. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Allison. Minot. It's there!
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
Tasmania by 44.
Coe wins the tap. Got to get rid of it. He'd like that one again. Navigated the traffic. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. It's a tough game.
Just had to get it out.
Hamill runs onto it and can drive them into attack. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Voss lowers the eyes. That's a terrific kick. Surely a goal coming up now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Dolphins with 2 on the bounce. Green wins it down.
Big tackle laid. That's holding the footy.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Can they turn back the tide? O'Leary drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Big ball to be won here. No one can mark. Voss, good handball.
They cannot keep him quiet. It's loose inside the 50.
Lambert will take some stopping, throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They're sharing the load well. 5 goals, 5 goal kickers.
And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Dolphins are putting their defenders under too much pressure. There's only so much they can do when the ball keeps coming in as it is. They simply must apply greater midfield pressure, and they might even start roving to the opposition's ruckman.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Green has had his measure today. Menzie, he's caught. Coe, desperate to win it back. Hamill. The Dolphins need to make inroads soon. Wanting to get on with the job. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
He's good on his non-preferred side, to be fair, but I still think you should use your preferred foot whenever you can.
He's off. Goes long. Gown got a fist in. Adams, was that a legal disposal? The Dolphins have won it back. Burke. I've liked his game today. Punched away. Lambert, he's so good in close. Noble, he's kicked a goal.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
Tasmania really need to respond now. Green is giving him a bath. Payne, good build-up. Farms it out. Menzie, he's been industrious. No mark. Dixon takes them on. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
The big forward is looking ominous and in the mood for a bag.
Tasmania can sense a soft kill here. Green has been dominant in the ruck. Nelson, that was almost handed to him. They've put themselves under pressure. Gown with a little bit of time. Good penetration on the kick. Noble couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. He's put it through.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Coe got his palm to it. Nelson, he'll work all day. Gown, under pressure. They're tackling with venom today. Neither ruck got a hand on it. Owen uses the non-preferred. Barlow cuts it off. What's he got on offer? The Dolphins can build something here. He's leading all comers for disposals. Thumped away. Coe cannot be deterred. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
He probably had time to get back on his preferred foot there. He does like to back himself on his non-preferred.
Box to bring it in. Who's front and centre? O'Leary. He's copped some of his own medicine. Hamill receives a clever hand pass. He's got another one.
If they weren't nervous before, they will be now. This match is well and truly up for grabs.
Tasmania wouldn't want to think they've got this one. Coe wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. He'll be sore in the morning. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Mitchell. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Owen. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Throws it on the boot. Barlow can't mark. It's not a fair fight. We will do it all again. No effective tap there. Mitchell runs onto it. That's a poor strike. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Owen continues to have his way. Payne. He's kicked a goal.
They took their foot off the pedal just a little bit and let their opponents back into the match, but the renewed intensity that led to that goal bodes well for them.
Tasmania
Are really taking it to them today.
Coe, he's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Nelson. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Grant lays it off. Owens
Getting involved.
He's got it.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from.
Owen
Is teaching him a lesson.
Payne. Through the centre square he goes. Green uses the body well.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Going at his second. Williams.
We've seen that before.
Dixon.
Quick snap is off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
No time like the present.
Searching kick. It must be his birthday.
What's he got on offer?
He's been quiet. That's an impressive mark. Gives it everything. Bounced straight off his chest. O'Leary, ever reliable. Hamill, that typifies their performance. Lloyd, Allison, he's got support. Reedy, knew where the help was. Burke, Brereton, one step ahead. Kicks to space. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Look at him go. Thought his way through it. Heads for the pocket. Quirk marks on the last line of defence. That one might come straight back. Payne clears the area. Hipwell,
He's been set a task.
Coe, good hands. On centre wing. Gown,
Can run and carry.
Hipwell kicks inside the forward 50.
They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work.
Takes the logical option. Williams gets his kick despite the heat. Hamill went bang. Mitchell, box. He might have thought about the corridor. Foot race on the wing. That's poor play. Not a lot of space to work with. A bit of a panicked handball. Doesn't often waste it. Leaves it behind. Reedy. Hamill. Probing ball. It's been that kind of day for them. Can he find a teammate? Williams fumbles it. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Matthews is the target, and he marks. They've picked their way through. Hagan, all on his own.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Dixon takes a beauty close to goal.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
They get full value for a deep entry.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Tasmania with a steadying goal.
Owen,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Payne, Williams, pounces. Normally delivers.
The Sharon hits the deck.
The Dolphins
On the ball now.
Minot, Coe, Hamill. Through the centre square he goes. Can he be the fire starter? Lambert, that 4-0 forward amounts to nothing.
That's commitment to the cause.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Good ruck work. Hipwell.
This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Looking to get it forward quickly. Lloyd making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Owens.
When one tackle just won't do. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Williams, that's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
In no man's land. Williams approaching the 50. He hasn't struck that well at all. Allison gets back and should repel. Met solidly.
They appeal for holding the ball and the umpire agrees.
Great pressure there and gets the reward. He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Matthews
Can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
The Dolphins will need to respond. It's being put to them. The big men fly. Williams, he's so good in close. Minot
Runs onto it. 100% effort. Big tackle laid.
he's set upon.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Burke all alone in the centre square.
Coe gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Noble, quick snap, and that's a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dolphins haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Owen slaps it out. Williams
Taken to ground.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Owen,
He is simply too good. I've liked his game today.
anyone's ball.
Complete commitment.
Barlow gets there first. Blasts away.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Noble,
He's been a shining light.
can he impose himself on the match?
It's loose inside the 50.
Adams, desperate to win it back. Going for territory. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Long ball in. Lambert, great hands there. Golden opportunity here.
Going at his second.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Dolphins will not lie down. Owen,
Could do this with his eyes closed.
Williams.
Tasmania have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last?
Time to check in with Gary.
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals on the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Grant got his palm to it.
Campbell Farrell.
Feeling the heat.
And he's done for holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
He's been industrious.
Reedy couldn't hold it under pressure. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Noble fumbled it like a cake of soap. Coe. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
You wonder where this attacking play was earlier in the game.
Looking for a quick transition.
That's a strong mark. Penetrating ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
Lloyd needs to be quick.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? Quirk with a big fist. Breaks the line. Clever kick. Dixon is hard to beat one-on-one. He will surely make this count. They're playing with purpose and poise. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
Tasmania
Are on the verge of a famous win. Grant with a deft tap. Williams.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball.
Same old, same old. Campbell Farrell.
Hamill under pressure.
Nelson.
Manages to get off a handball.
What's he got on offer? Going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Dolphins need to follow that goal up.
Coe, a rare win. Nelson, it's a hospital hand pass.
You can't question his commitment.
That's an illegal tackle, says the umpire.
Can they get two in a row? Voss might fancy himself here. Drives it inside the forward 50. Mitchell ensures that foray will come to nothing. A chance to clear now.
Owens takes an excellent grab.
Coe, just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. It's a tough game.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Dolphins are back in business.
Coe, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Campbell Farrell
delivers a long ball. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Noble.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Who's got the wheels? And out it goes.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Coe wins the tap. Another one off the ground.
Tasmania
have won it back. Couldn't get a disposal.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Opportunity for a check side here.
Tries a check side, but misses to the near side.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Trying to catch them out. Bangs it long.
The kick lets them down.
What's he got on offer?
The Dolphins look to be coming home strong. It's a poor inside 50. Owen can get it and go. Adams kicks to space. Green in the centre square. In the middle. Goes long.
He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Hits the deck. Missed opportunity.
Nelson.
Burke dishes it off.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
He didn't break stride. He'll be sore in the morning.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Coe with a deft tap. Mitchell runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Gives it everything. Menzie, was that a throw? He's wrapped up. He's still found a way. Puts his teammate under the pump.
Campbell Farrell
in the right spot at the right time.
They are hunting the ball carrier. No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a hot footy today. He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He's done the work of two players today. It's been a brilliant effort.
Tasmania with a bit of breathing space now.
Grant with a deft tap.
Like Batman and Robin.
Lambert out of the congestion. Allison, good build-up.
Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. Normally delivers. Not sure what the idea was there.
That's missing by a long way, and no score is registered. The ump calls play on.
Gets the kick away.
That is not the place to turn it over.
Missed the target by a long way. The crowd will tell the story.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition.
Not good off the boot. Green fumbles. Could be costly.
His hand passing is a weapon.
Gown. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Honours the lead.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Leans back and drills it.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The big men fly. It's a hot footy. Under pressure. Grant with a steal.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
The umpire will have it. Owen has rucked tirelessly. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Cameron got to the right position and hung on.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Quirk tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Owens goes for territory. He's got it done.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
Tasmania
Are keeping them at arm's length.
Owen is teaching him a lesson.
He's everywhere at the moment. Mitchell with a chance to run.
What's he got on offer?
Long ball in. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Williams, Quirk should be in the votes today. They've given it up.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It's a deep kick. Good disciplined defence. Grant.
No easy exit. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
Tasmania
Are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Williams, Green, that's unusual. He ran into a brick wall. Gown, can he force his way through? Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Hamill, Hipwell. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
Not many tip this result. Green
continues to have his way.
Williams. The defenders will be nervous. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Barlow lays it off. Green intercepts the hand pass.
That's not going to be a goal.
Matthews pushes him away.
Quick snap is off target.
Time to measure the kick.
Just needed to be a bit more composed in front of goal. That's a let-off.
Looking for a quick transition.
And they're out of trouble. Voss! Great hands there. He's just about kicked the cover off it.
What's he got on offer? Tasmania
weren't convincing, but they did enough to win.
What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
That was a great contest for a match that had nothing riding on it. If these sides can apply that sort of intensity and pressure when the home and away footy starts, it'll hold them in good stead. Just a pracky today, but boy, it got the blood pumping.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Harf. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.
It takes a good side to stop us, a better one to up us on Tasmania.